No franchise has harnessed our love for magic, witchcraft, and wizardry more than the Harry Potter series. And this is a pretty dense subject where queer theory is concerned. From Dumbledore's belated coming out to an entire library's worth of slash fiction, there are a lot of things for us to talk about. But let's go ahead and start by reviewing the film adaptation of the first book in the series, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. As it so happens, I recently took a trip to Diagon Alley and bought myself a discounted copy of the movie. It has no box and no label, and I have never watched it. So, pull out your wands, put on your sorting hats, and practice those Patronus charms, because it's time for us to review. This is going to be gay porn, isn't it? Okay, let's do this. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Balls bears the unique claim of being the first gay porn film available in 3D. Apart from that, it is, shall we say, technically unimpressive. It does, however, feature queer characters who are identified as such in the actual text, which is more than you can say for the source material. Normally when something like this happens, I replace all of the adult scenes with something wholesome, like, here's where the characters bake chocolate chip cookies. As it happens, the first third of this movie is mostly plot, and basically the rest of it is just boning. But a couple of the latter scenes are pretty effing bizarre. So while I will be keeping this video relatively safe for work, at least visually speaking, I will more or less be describing things that actually happen on screen. Within reason. The movie opens on an extreme close-up of a knob. Oh shit, visual pun! No, this actually is the first shot of the movie. It's the doorknob of Harry Potter's cupboard under the stairs where his abusive relatives force him to live.
I hate being in the closet.
To cope with this abuse, Harry uses the power of his imagination and goes to his happy place. In more ways than one. Harry's fantasy is interrupted by the arrival of a strange visitor named, what else?
Fag Hagrid!
Fag Hagrid is played by the drag queen Mimi I'm First, whom you might recognize from season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race. She reveals to Harry that he's been accepted to Cockwarts Academy. She also has a tendency to speak in movie quotes.
Some say Hogwarts is the school of dreams, and it really is!
Fag Hagrid takes Harry to Diaphragm Alley, which is badly green screened and apparently includes an odd assortment of world landmark. Oh, that's a problem. You ever watch a gay porn and then think to yourself, man, you know what would make this even hotter? Casual racism. Also, car crashes for some reason. Fag Hagrid takes Harry shopping for school supplies, including his wand.
Your father preferred the 12-inch with suction cup.
From there, they head to the train station.
Track 9x8!
There's a lot of this sort of thing, in case that wasn't clear. Harry finally arrives at Cockwarts, which is a tad underwhelming. There he meets Hermione Grangeham. Get it? They replaced the hers with hims. As well as Ron Weasley. I'm not sure what Ron's name is supposed to be referencing, and I'm not sure I want to.
Mr. Felch is always watching us.
Ew. Anyways, the students go to Professor Quirrell's class where they learn some spells. Some gay spells.
Erectus.
And Harry receives his invisibility cloak, which of course in this version is an invisibility wrap. A wrap is a gay cloak, obviously. They stealthily discover that Professor Quirrell is conspiring to steal the Sorcerer's Balls, which grant eternal life and are guarded by this gladiator-looking dude, who fortunately has one weakness. The weakness is not very difficult to guess. It's penises. He loves penises. Fag Hagrid reveals this to Harry through the use of a Designing Women reference.
Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the trick to getting past the guard.
So Harry and company decide to acquire the Sorcerer's Balls before Quirrell can. Ron manages to distract the guard by using the invisibility wrap to create... Maybe I should just let you use your imagination. I went to college for this. Hori eventually makes his way to the Mirror of Desire and acquires the Sorcerer's Balls, and Quirrell reveals his dark secret.
And now, Harry Potter, I will reveal to you my darkest secret.
You like getting peed on?
Bitch, no, this.
Yes, underneath his towel turban, Quirrell is in fact hosting the clumsily green-screened spirit of the dark wizard Voldemort Cock. What follows is the sex part of the movie, which is to say, the rest of the movie. And it goes on for a while. Voldemort Cock casts a spell on Hori, and the two of them do some things that maybe aren't super consensual. Hermione has sex with the gladiator, Voldemort Cock has sex with that which must not be named. And then finally, Hori, Hermione, and Ron have a three-way while levitating in midair. We're talking like a menage a trois. The movie eventually concludes with some outtakes, and I'll say this much. As flawed as the film may be, you do at least get the sense that the people involved had some fun making it.
You are a whore, darling.
And on that note, I need to go see if I can get my money back from what is apparently some sort of sexual wizard flea market. Though my other purchases suddenly make a lot more sense. These I'm keeping.